Welcome back to the Lovers4Ever YouTube channel. My name is Christine, and today we are talking about ghosting and how ghosting is a red flag that you absolutely shouldn't ignore when you are dating someone. So, ghosting can be a sign that someone is emotionally avoidant or lacks communication skills. It can also be a signal that someone is not respectful of others' feelings and boundaries. And usually, what this means, big picture, is that this person doesn't want the same thing that you want. Because if you were a priority, they would not disappear on you. When someone ghosts on you, it may signal a lack of respect because it leaves other person with a lot of unanswered questions, unresolved emotions. Now, look, if you're dating somebody and you've gone on 2 or 3 dates, ghosting is probably not a big deal. And so, if you're getting super emotional about someone ghosting you after 3 or 4 dates, that might be something that you want to get some help from a coach on. It kind of depends, where you are in the relationship, but there are people that have been dating for a long time and get ghosted. And so that's even more traumatic because it just leaves a lot of unanswered questions. The second red flag or the second signal that ghosting gives off is that it's a form of avoiding difficult emotional situations by just disappearing. So ghosting is happening a lot more in a lot of things today, and I think a lot of people are just so, like, in the context of a job, a lot of kids will just find another job and ghost and just disappear, and they won't give a 2 week notice. And in my mind, at least, that makes a lot of sense because they're going to give 2 weeks notice and there's a chance their employer is going to escort them out the door anyway with no notice. And so, why bother? But when it comes to relationships, emotional avoidance is not something you want in a long-term partner. Ghosting also signals that you don't share the same goals. They're not ready for a relationship and maybe they did you a favor. And you're probably better off moving on rather than continuing to invest your time into a relationship that's not going to get you what you want. Ghosting also signals immaturity. It demonstrates a lack of consideration for others' feelings and an inability to handle difficult situations in a mature way. It can also signal lack of communication skills. So some people lack the skills necessary to end the relationship in a respectful way, and they may choose to ghost as a result. So, as I said before, ghosting is a warning sign, and it can indicate that there will be a lot of problems ahead if this person comes back. So in our next video, we talk about what to do when the ghoster comes back, and my favorite, of course, is when they come back and they act like nothing ever happened, or that the lack of communication is somehow your fault. So they might say something like, "Hey, stranger," when they're the ones that didn't respond or follow through with plans. Those are the best, right? Those are the most frustrating. Remember, Coach Brian is here to support you in your dating relationship journey. Coach Brian works with single people to get ready to get married. And so if you're dealing with a frustrating pattern, or you start to notice the same kinds of people showing up, or you notice things in yourself that are going to be red flags to a potential partner, I invite you to contact Coach Gormley and work through some of those things. Please click through the link to the blog, lovers4ever.net. That's lovers, the number 4, ever.net. My name's Christine. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next video.